Welcome back, everyone. One breath, one shot, one giant trophy fish that could disappear in a split second. That's all it takes to turn a perfect day dive into the one that got away. Today, we're in the crystal clear waters of the Philippines, and what starts as a calm, beautiful dive quickly turns into a heart-pounding battle with a monster fish that refuses to quit. If this fish escapes, it's gone forever, and trust me, you do not want to miss what happens next. We launched early, just as the sun began lighting up the reef in that electric tropical blue the Philippines is famous for. The water was calm, visibility was insane, and everything felt right. You know that feeling when the ocean looks too perfect? That's usually when something big is waiting. I geared up for a clean day dive, mask sealed, fins ready, spear gun rigged, float line checked twice. This wasn't just another casual reef swim. This was trophy fish territory. Dropping down on the first few dives, I scanned the structure carefully. The reef was alive, bait fish flashing silver, smaller reef fish darting between rocks, the occasional shadow cruising the edge of visibility. Every dive, I slowed my breathing, controlling my heart rate, letting the ocean settle around me. In spearfishing and freediving, patience is everything. The biggest fish never rush. They watch. They circle. They wait for you to make a mistake. On the foredrop, I saw it. A thick silver body, moving confidently just beyond the rocks. Broad shoulders. Heavy tail. That unmistakable presence of a giant trophy fish. My heart instantly started pounding, but I forced myself to stay calm. If you rush the shot, you lose the fish. If you hesitate, you lose the fish. It's a razor-thin line between success and heartbreak. I sank slowly, equalizing, keeping my body language relaxed. The fish turned slightly, giving me a better angle. That's when I realized how big it really was. This wasn't just a good catch. This was the kind of fish spearfishers dream about. One clean shot would mean glory. One bad shot would mean watching it power into blue and vanish. I extended the spear gun, lining up carefully just behind the gill plate for a solid holding shot. Time felt slow. The reef went silent. Even the current felt like it paused. I squeezed the trigger. Impact. The spear hit, and instantly the ocean exploded into chaos. The fish kicked with unbelievable power, ripping line from a reel. My float line snapped tight, and I knew this was going to be a fight. Big fish don't give up. They dive hard. They try to wrap around rocks. They shake violently to tear free. If the shot placement isn't perfect, this is where most trophy fish escape. I kicked hard toward the surface to breathe, keeping tension on the line, but not overpowering it. You can't panic in moments like this. Panic equals slack. Slack equals escape. I surfaced, grabbed air, and immediately felt the fish surge again below me. The line was slicing to the water, cutting a path straight toward deeper structure. This is a moment every spearfisher fears. The what if it escapes moment. You replay it in your head before you even pull the trigger. What if the flopper doesn't deploy? What if the shaft pulls out? What if it wraps the reef and snaps off? Thousands of dollars in gear mean nothing if you lose your focus for 1 second. I dove back down to control the situation. The fish had wedged itself near a rocky ledge, trying to use the reef to leverage the spear out. Smart, powerful, determined. I approached carefully, heart hammering in my ears, and grabbed the line closer to the fish to reduce leverage. It thrashed again, flashing silver and sending sand everywhere. For a second, I thought it was gone, but the shot held, with controlled movements. I secured the fish and ended the fight cleanly and respectfully. The second I wrapped my arm around it, I felt the true weight. This was a giant, thick, muscular, built like pure ocean power. The kind of trophy fish that makes every early morning, every shot, every long swim completely worth it. Holding that fish underwater, looking at its size compared to my body, I couldn't help but feel that mix of adrenaline and gratitude. Spearfishing in the Philippines is special. The biodiversity, the warm tropical water, the vibrant reefs. It's an underwater paradise. But paradise doesn't hand out trophies easily. You earn them through discipline, breath control, patience, and respect for the ocean. Back at the surface, I let out the biggest shout of relief. That could have gone very differently. One small mistake, and that fish would have been a story about the one that escaped. Instead, it became one of the most intense day dive trophy catches of my life. This is why we do it. Not just for the catch, but for the challenge. For the mental battle between staying calm and letting adrenaline take over. For the split-second decisions that define the outcome. For the connection to the ocean that you simply cannot experience any other way. If you're into spearfishing, freediving, big game underwater hunting, or extreme fishing adventures, you know exactly what that feeling is like. And if you're new to it, this is a raw reality. No nets, no second chances, just one breath and one shot. Every dive teaches something. Today's lesson? Stay calm under pressure. Trust your training, and commit fully when opportunity presents itself. Because in trophy fish hunting, hesitation is defeat. The Philippines continues to prove why it's one of the best spearfishing destinations in the world. Clear water, powerful reef predators, and moments that push your limits. And trust me, this won't be the last giant we chase. If you enjoyed this intense day dive and want to see more giant trophy fish battles, insane underwater action, and real spearfishing adventures, make sure you stick around. There's always another drop, another shadow in the blue, another, what if it escapes, moment waiting beneath the surface.